Sorry guys, I don't know why. I just got too comfortable. I just got too comfortable sitting down. Anyways, it is nighttime. Hello. Yay! Perhatian sambut merak yang tertiup angin. Aku Pavolia Reine. The holoID ID. Attention please. I'm ready from holoID generation 2. Minasanごきげんよう。私、holoID Indonesia next step. Pavolia Reine. Itadakimasu no iga o mishiri gokyo. I'm so pissed off because guys, it's not even that I'm tired, guys. It's just like I'm just trying to order food and then like my god, like seriously, man. My day's been great. Except I was like, you know, when I just finished the Ring Fit stream, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna go like order some food, and then like so I did, right? And then like I waited, and it's just like, you know, like out of nowhere, like suddenly it's been like half an hour ish, and then like the food shop's like, can you cancel the order? I'm like, what the freak? Like I can't, you know. And I was just like, and then even when I try to, like, I can't like cancel because like what the freak, like there's no option to freaking cancel. I can't. And then like the place is just like, oh, like we can't cancel either. Like I don't know. I have no idea. Weird. It's not like they cancel when, you know, it's not like they're canceling because like it's about to close. Like why? And otherwise, then why would you like take 20 minutes to like text that? You know, and now I gotta stream, and it's just like, hello, or can we not? You know, like why? The order is uncancelable. I can't. Like I don't even mind like being the one canceling if I could, but it's just like, girl, whatever, bro. I just. Okay, whatever, man. Ah! At least, well, I ordered some smoothie, and it's just like, you know, like it pissed me off so bad, bro. Like, you want me to eat healthy, so I'm ordering healthy food, and then now they don't want to deliver it to me. I guess it's Indomie time, right? You know. So, anyways, yeah, it pissed me off so bad, bro. Like, but anyways, our anniversary has been fun. By the way, this beautiful outfit. Oh shit! This beautiful outfit is for sale. This beautiful outfit is for sale. In case you guys don't know, it's for sale. So if you guys want a version for you guys for this outfit, you guys can order on hololive shop and also on GeekJack at the moment. Thank you. Oh shit. Thank you guys. Yes. If you want to match with me, yes, of course. Don't you? Doesn't everybody do it these days? Like, oh, I want to match with my shoot, whatever. Yo, what the? Why is my head cut off? Like, this is insanity. What is going on? What is going on? Whatever. Okay, whatever. Okay. Still Reine's outfit. Yes. Oh my god. And then now this side of the room is very empty. This side of the room is very empty because I don't know. Because there used to be like a really big list here. Oh well. Maybe I can like make the macaroni. Where's the macaroni? Oh, not this one. I haven't cleaned it up yet. Oh, there we go. Okay, just there we go. Yay! Okay, now better. Okay. Some headphones. It's like playing like a dress-up game because like there's just so many. Whatever. Okay, yay! Beautiful crispy macaroni. You know what? I will eat the crispy macaroni. Jar in one hand, macaroni in the other. I'm just so pissed off. What do you think I should do? Should I just give up and order Indomie, or should I? What? Sorry guys, I'm not really ready to start the game yet. Can we have like a little free talk for like 10 more minutes? Cause like, man, which option would SG choose? SG would not let me eat this Garbage. If garbage, why so good? Fine, I'm trying to order something. Is that picture your snack for the stream? Yes, but this one is one level higher. One level spicier. Yeah. So finally, I think like there's a driver, but I don't know. Is Indonesia food spicy? I don't know. I mean, if you order spicy, then yes. If no, then no. Udang sauce. Kung your own apple. Thank you. Sumpah pissed me off so bad. Okay. Okay, I think I don't have to cancel, hopefully. Aku pengen daging. I want meat. I want protein. But I feel like meat tastes better when you go outside instead of order. I just ate tahu tek. I ate tahu sutra earlier. And you know what I like? I love breakfast food. Let me... What the freak? Okay. I'm gonna go steam. Because eggs, yes. My teacher told me about this really good egg frittata. I can't get enough of it. But they take so long to prepare. Like 20 minutes. Ace Attorney Investigation Collection. This game, my lesson is never go on tangents or you'll lose your train of thought. Happened multiple times. It's crazy. So I'm gonna try to focus. At least focus with the topic we're talking about, you know? Oh jeez, hold on. I'm so happy that recently we finished Urban Myth, the Solution Center. Okay. Does this sound okay? I think so. Urban Myth was crazy. It was. It really was. Like, damn. What you guys want me to wear? This outfit don't look very prosecutory, but we gotta promote. We're gonna promote our new outfit. Like this maybe? Because this doesn't exactly look sporty. It could be just like I'm wearing a dress or something. Glasses for actually no, when it's testimony time I wear this. Yeah, we'll see, guys. Whoop. Okay. Okay, next. Do you guys like the outfit? Wait. It was terrible, the way those two treated you. I think it's also a good break from the, you know, because like these days we've been like doing super complicated outfits, which is like great also. But I know like some of you guys prefer like the simple stuff, so you know, like there's something for everyone. Wait, hold on. Phone call. Man, it's so confusing. This food stuff. It's like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. The committee hereby decrees that Prosecutor Edgeworth will be relieved of his duties and replaced by Prosecutor Winner. Here ends the verdict. Judge Govella and Mr. Winner certainly didn't mince their words. But that's not what concerns me right now. I'm worried about the committee reasons for doing what they did. And what they might do next. It's just like the restaurant first the restaurant after a while wants to cancel it because there's no driver. I mean, okay, But then I can't cancel because I have no option. And then he's like, oh, over here there's also no option. And then what am I supposed to do? And then like finally there was a driver. So like, okay, so then it shouldn't be a problem, right? Because there's a driver about to pick it up. But then the driver called me. I think he's there, and then suddenly like, oh, but the restaurant says it's canceled. I'm like, can we not? It should not be hard to order food. Like this. I'm gonna order from another place, I guess. Like, it sucks, but whatever. Such a pain. Should I order rice or should I order protein? Both. Makan sate. Like, I swear to God, like... Okay, whatever. If it's a double order, then whatever. I don't care. Like, I need to work, guys. Sometimes the reason we want to order food is because we literally can't go outside. And by can't go outside, it means like we don't have the time. And I feel like having to like constantly monitor stuff for like this, you know, kind of defeats like half the purpose. Okay. Yeah, oh well. It do be like that. Worst case, you can fridge the extra for later. Yeah, but like, I prefer ordering fresh. Yes, of course. Like, it slows me down. Like, now I can't... Now I have to like stand by. I can't even like properly do my job because I can't ignore these messages. What was the question? I don't know. Like, Edgeworth, I wasn't listening to Kate or whatever she said. Are you listening to me? So this is it. You're giving up on the Bronco Knight case. I have no intention of doing any such thing. To walk away from the case would be to tacitly accept the committee's decision. The only problem is that I don't have the authority to continue investigating. Get better food delivery, please. What the freak, bro? Literally impossible. We encountered the same problem in ID. Oh my god. I don't know, guys. What is it, detective? I've got some bad news, sir. Okay, I have 2 orders. Okay, the juice better not be cancelled. The juice better not be cancelled. Like, fuck, man. Kamu punya... Okay. Pembelian. Okay, hello. What about the juice, bro? What about the juice? Somebody picking up the juice? Somebody picking up the juice? It's like, it's now late. Oh, bro, what if... Yo, can we not... Oh my god. You know what? I'm done. I'm so done. Word down the precinct is... They just arrested somebody for the Knight's murder. Do you know who it is? No, but I heard they're being held in the detention center. Maybe you could go talk to whoever it is. You know. I like to tip generously because I know it's not easy, you know. But I even tip before, you know, because I don't have time. I even tip before before they bring the order to me. But it's just like during rare times like this, and it's just like it's always the times you need food the most. It's just like, can we not, man? Okay. Anyways, let's get down to Mr. Edgeworth. Even without the authority to investigate, surely I can still pay a suspect an innocent visit. Alright, we're on our way. Me too. I'll see you there, sir. But won't you be Miss Detective? Nah, everyone's busy in the prison going over the crime scene anyways. Good, then we'll see you shortly. Yes, sir. Jadi kebanyakan makan tanpa obesitas. Anjing gak makan mati! Bruh, fucking piss me off, bro. Just kidding. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. But like, whenever I say something about eating, there's always gonna be somebody who says like, "Don't eat too much, you'll get fat." And I'm like, what? If I don't eat, I freaking die. Like, shut the hell. Stay on your lane, bro. Come on, Kayla. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's just like it's such a phenomenon, you know? Why is it whenever like a girl mentions things about food, there has to be somebody being like, "Don't eat too much, you'll get fat." It's crazy. The juice is on the loose. Real. You got it. Yeah, it's like so I don't know, like it's just like kind of like weird. Like, why is it every time like a girl? I'm not saying like me specifically. Why is it that every time a girl says something about I'm gonna eat, somebody just has to say like, don't eat too much, you'll get fat? Like, why don't people say that when a guy says I need to eat? You know, like, why is it just girls? What is it about it? What is it about us girls? You know? Okay, are you sure you're not mad? The last time you screamed like a bald eagle. I'm kind of bald, to be fair. Like, you look at this new outfit. I'm so pretty, but I'm like kind of like bald-y. Still no sign of them, huh? Indeed. This is just like last time. Please don't tempt fate like that. No, I can't. I just can't. Who is it? Sure you can. I told you. It's just a pair of visitors. It's because men have muscles and deserve more food. Okay, fatty. Whatever. Sounds like someone really doesn't want to see us. No. Just talk with them, please. But what if them a prosecutor? Who is this? Aren't they all super scary? You might block more of screen and text in A if you become plump. No plump sort? No plump sort? It's like that little hole in Elden Ring that you can't pass. All they do is stare at you right into your soul. I'll make myself smaller so you guys won't call me a plump sort. There we go. Now I'm smaller. Just a little bit smaller. There we go. Beware of plump sort. Slow metabolism, mood awful. Oh, you must be the suspect in the... Yeah! See, I told you! Who this? Okay, why is this man so flustered? It's a man? Probably because you're being you. Ah, kocak! Anjir. Oke, Kak. Soalnya... Okay, the noodles, done. The restaurant really didn't want to make it so crazy. Whatever. Probably because you're being you, but I guess that's just how you are. Thanks for clearing up absolutely nothing. They don't know a VTuber is shit talking about them right about now on stream. Hey, Mr. Suspect, you doing okay in there? We just want to have a little chat with you. No biggie, right? Who are you? I'm K Faraday, Mr. Edgeworth, trusty sidekick. You made me want to order food now. I'll blame you if I become plump sort. We can become plump sort together. Maybe the food will come to your chest. Yes. It's just a part-time gig I'm doing while I take a break from my real job, though. Funny, I don't recall ever employing you. And that's Mr. Edgeworth. He is a prosecutor, but he's not going to stare a hole into your soul or anything. Oh, please. Really? Really? Anyway, can you first please tell us your name? It's Saint. What's the pun on this one? How do I pronounce this? Simeon? Simon? Well, nice to meet you. How do I pronounce that, actually? You can call me Kay. Everyone else does. The first pronunciation? What's... Simeon? You can call me Kay, yeah. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, I would like to ask you a few questions, if I may. Please, Simeon. We're trying to help you, I promise. So what's the pun? Happy anniversary, thank you. Really? Thanks to Kay, it sounds like we might finally get some answers at least. Perhaps you could start by telling us a little about yourself. I don't see the... Yeah, I don't see it. Like Simeon, he's a monkey trainer? Okay, then Simeon would make sense. Who, me? But why would anyone want to know anything about me? I'm boring. I'm nothing. I'm a nobody. Do you have a job? Oh, well, it's hardly worth mentioning, really. Yeah, because, like, if it's Simeon, then, like, it makes sense. I'm your average corporate pencil pusher, just like everybody else, honest. This is gonna take a while. About you and Mr. Knight. Just when I thought we were making progress. Okay. So, Simeon, did you know Mr. Knight? Come on, you can tell me. Ah, he's like... He seemingly does see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. He has ears, though. Bronco? Yeah, I knew him. Okay, so, like, probably Simeon it is. We were friends. That's an interesting detail. Interesting. I wonder if he knew that Knight has been arrested. He looks so laid back. I like him. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Oh, he's either covering his face or mouth. Could be the three monkeys. I even came to visit him. He came to see Knight. I wonder when that would have been. And when was that, Simeon? It was the day before. I came as soon as I got the call from the cops. The police called him? Why? How come the police called you? He said Bronco asked them to. That he needed a favor. A favor? Uh-huh. He wanted me to bring him his chess set, the pocket-sized one. So I went by his place and I came here. A chess set? Oh! A chess set was found in the crime scene. A chess set? Is it just me or is she getting better at stealing my thoughts? You do know everything you think is written all over your face, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, just like Phoenix, I guess. They're not so different after all. Hehe, yeah, I'm not a mind reader. Just an expression reader. Oh, okay. Amazing, right? Don't you just love having a sidekick as helpful as me? They're Discord sidekicks. Huh, and have you read what my next move is going to be? I sure have. There's something you want to show Simeon. Indeed. Let's present it to him and see what he has to say about it. Okay, you want me to present? What? Chess set. Right now, I'm playing with a mouse and keyboard. Oh, that's the one I brought for Bronco. Well, that settles that at least. Okay. Fixing the description. What emo would Kay use the most on Discord? A sob emoji. I don't know, gang. My friend linked me very beautiful fan art. He always had to have a chessboard somewhere nearby. I'm not surprised he had it with him when he... Simeon, you're Mr. Knight. You were very close, weren't you? Yeah, we were best friends. At least, I thought we were. But I guess I was wrong about that. What do you mean? If I knew him so well, why was it such a shock for me to find out he had killed someone? Was it Uma's kissing? No, it's Uma's, touching shoulders in a hot spring. It's not easy discovering that someone you're close to has committed a terrible crime. Share with the class? I can't. It's a very bitter pill to swallow indeed. Gavel reminds me of Rhea. Yes! Uncensored shoulder touching. How could it all end like this? I would never have imagined something so awful, Sniffle. Something's not right here, Mr. Edgeworth. There's just no way Simeon murdered Mr. Knight. Yes, he certainly doesn't seem to have an obvious motive. Rambutnya pakai sampo apa? Aku pakai hair mask dan ini conditioner merek apa ya? Merak. And then again, he wouldn't have been arrested for no reason either. I wonder what grounds they had for doing so. Link it in the chat. Nobody has to know. Crazy. It better be culturally accurate. Hot spring, no gaijin towels inside. I'm sorry, there's towels actually. Why were you arrested, Mr. Saint? I just don't get it. Why won't he talk to me? I don't know. He answered you, Mr. Edgeworth. I guess he's not scared of you anymore. Thank goodness for small miracles. The cops burst into my house this morning out of nowhere. And before I knew it, I was here. Those policemen, was there a prosecutor with them? Yes, some kid named the Winner. Ah, that guy. Or something. The rookie, I thought as much. So, did they interrogate you yet? What? I'm going to be interrogated? Oh, sorry, shoot. Well, yeah, I mean, you've been arrested. You're a suspect now. No! Will the detectives shout at me? And threaten me? And woo! They're always these hulking guys, right? Who get in your face and force you to... Hello? Detective Dick Gumshoe reporting for duty! Eek! See, I told you. Please don't hurt me. Please don't crush me with those huge arms! Hello? No, please! I'm calling the cops, huh? What's up with this guy, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, nothing, detective. You're just being you. I guess it's just how you are, huh? I don't get it, sir. Look, Mr. Edgeworth, Simeon is clearly innocent. So, there's gotta be something we can do for him, isn't there? His thoughts might not be innocent, but the verdict sure is. Mr. Saint! Yes! You were Mr. Knight's friend, and 2 days ago, you came to visit him. You had nothing at all to do with his murder. Is my understanding correct? Yes, I didn't kill anybody. Very well, then I will choose to believe you, and I will do all that I can to assist you. Oh, but why would you help a nobody like me? I just say I might not be doing it solely for your sake. I have something of a personal interest in this case. That's right, it's payback time. We'll show those whose investigation reigns supreme. Whew, yeah, now we're cooking. Unfortunately, I still lack the authority to conduct said investigation. As such, my resources are rather limited and I'll need to lean heavily on the ones I do have at hand. Which means you, Mr. Saint. Your information will be invaluable going forward. Okay. In other words, let's see if we can help one another out, shall we? Oh, I just thought of something. Why don't you just borrow an attorney's badge? Then you could represent our pal here. Now's not the time for jokes, Gummy. Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecutor. He couldn't defend anyone if his life depended on it. But I wasn't kidding. I just thought helping suspects, that's what a defense attorney does, you know? Sure, but we can do that too. The only thing that matters is that we find the real culprit in the end. Okay, whatever. Okay. Yes. So come on, let's get to work. Yes, ma'am. What? I'm sure you know already, but just to be clear, if our investigation ultimately proves you to be the culprit... The culprit?! The killer's relative? The culprit? Okay... We'll have no choice but to treat you like any other suspect. I'm like paying attention to my food right now. But at least I think like now there's no problem anymore. But you needn't worry. I believe you, or at least I have decided to try. The killer, the culprit, and the winner in one case. What did you order? I ordered some satay. And some rice if I feel like eating it too. I believe you, or at least I have decided to try. For now. Just hold tight and try to believe in us in return. If nothing else, it might help you to feel like a little less alone. Now if you'll excuse me. March 28th. Attention Center. Corridor. So we took a good game in there. But we can't even get back inside that main prison to see the scene of the crime. It's understandable to be a bit paranoid about the food. Yeah, I keep like looking down, you know, to be what about the food? Is it, you know? Maybe defending the guy in court is our best bet after all. Gummy can't defend for his life, remember? Well, who do we have here? If it isn't Edgeworth and the gang, what are you cats doing here? Hey, what? I like him actually. I like his vibes. Huh? Listen, but if you come to harass Mr. Edgeworth again, I'll... Hey, easy there, Detective Flatfoot Sholmes. I'm here to work. Sholmes? Work what? You're here to defend somebody? Whoa, the K-Meister nails it in one. Aren't you just the uber intelligentes, one of the bunch? What? Hello? That's not how you use either of those words, Fender. No, he like me for real. Incroyable! I would just randomly be like, Exactement! Incroyable! Sí! Increíble! Gracias! Some may say I'm an easygoing old rogue about town, but I'm actually not a half-bad attorney. Which is why I've been summoned to the old jailer Rooney for a meeting with a new client. The suspect is one Simony Sainsbury. That's not what he's called! You mean Simeon Saint? Wow, that's freaky! Freaky? You know more about my job than I do. Oh wait, Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender's a defense attorney. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I fear I might be. In fact, it could be our only option. Not so long ago, I found myself embroiled in another case that wasn't mine. My food! Ah! Wait. finally somebody like that would cook my food and somebody who would deliver my food. I am gonna be very generous with this guy. I will tip him 50,000 because he made my day. Okay, mana sih? Cek. Mana anjir? Gimana cara ngetipnya, kocak? Tar aja deh. I managed to worm my way onto the crime scene by agreeing to be a certain someone's subordinate. Not an experience I ever wanted to repeat, but I fear I may have little choice. Fender, Before you say another word, I'm just gonna point out the fine print. A defender doesn't take on associates. What does that mean? Makananmu udah sampai. Kasih tip buat yes. Drivernya panutanku, guys. Terima kasih sudah menyelamatkan orang yang mau udah marah-marah karena kelaparan. Thank you. Say it and slow. I hear you're protesting, but pompous prosecutors are no-go. Especially those of the one karma variety. I should have known he wouldn't forgive me that easily. I understand why you wouldn't want to work with someone like me. And I have some satay too, guys. I have satay. And supposedly, I think this chili is very spicy. But I'm too lazy to open. It's satay taichan, guys. So it's not the sweet variety, but the savory one. Aku juga mau, yeah. Okay. Yeah, enak banget satay taichan. What's more, I understand how you feel about all the things von karma. But please, believe me when I say, I'm not the man I was back then. I'm no longer under my old mentor spell. You better believe it, pal. Mr. Edgeworth, a changed man. Sure, he used to be the demon prosecutor. But he's not like that anymore. I do have feelings, detective. Oh, he does? Cummy's right! Mr. Edgeworth is one of the good guys now. He's not just a prosecutor, he's a hero. He got me off the hook just last month. You don't say. Well, that escalated quickly. But he was. There's no other word for it. He was heroic, great thiefly even. Please, Fender, don't you think there's something odd about the way the committee stepped in yesterday? There's more to this case than meets the eye. I'm certain of it. I can't just walk away from this. I can't. Please, allow me to help you with this investigation. Sheesh. A bow from the great Miles Edgeworth? Never thought I'd see the day, but here we are. So enlighten me, if you will. What made the leopard change his spots? Well, I suppose I would have to say the courtroom itself. I have experienced so many things and met so many people there within its four walls. Including some old friends who showed me a better way to be. How could that not change a person? Well, I'll be. The old you would never have bared his soul like that. That was beautiful. You might have even surprised you-know-who. You know how much that takes. Tell you what, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start again with a clean slate. So, this is me. Edgeworth and Co-Law Offices, Eddie Fender, Senior Partner. Edgeworth? That's right, Mr. Fender here began his legal career as an assistant to my late father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? Your dad was a defense attorney? So the you-know-who Mr. Fender keeps talking about is... The clever K-Meister nails it on one yet again. That's right, I was talking about his old man. Guess you all noticed I kept his name over the door, so to speak. Least I could do for old Gregory, really. Listen, Edgeworth. Miles. I'm gonna level with you here. I don't trust you. Not fully, anyways. I can't just forget about all those years you spent licking Von Karma's boots. You know? Hello? Anyone can say they've changed. I'm gonna need you to prove it. And besides, you know, it's what Gregory would have wanted. Very well, I accept. Okay, then that's enough hardball for one day. Let's move on to the fun stuff. Hereby appoint you interim associate of Edgeworth & Co. Congrats, man. I'll try not to let you down. Well, doesn't this bring a tear to the eye? The prodigal son coming on board at his late father's firm. Permissions to come on board, too. Please, Mr. Fender. You don't even have to ask, kiddo. Welcome to the crew. Woohoo! Thanks, Ken. Alright. I guess it's time to go to work. So we're ready to begin. Any bright ideas, Miles? Where were we when we were so rudely interrupted? Flashback. I believe we need to speak with the person who found the body. Just what I was thinking, eager associate. We do indeed. So the type to smile and nod, I see. They will certainly make my life easier. Boss. Damn. Now that that's decided, let's get going. What about me? It's so sad. I'm a detective. I can just hop on board as an attorney's assistant like you guys. That has a point. I can't leave him in the drift all on his own. How can I? I have a special assignment for you. You are to continue investigating the case under Mr. Winner. And if you happen to discover anything that seems useful, you're to notify me immediately. You are in a uniquely powerful position, detective, and I'm going to need all the info you can pass our way. You can count on me, sir. I'm a real pro when it comes to letting things slip to the I'm a real pro when it comes to letting things slip to the defense? Hello? Are we for real? Are we serious right now? Trust me, I know, but just this once, those loose lips of yours might be what saves our ship. That's really funny, actually. Throw away the prison gates, good sirs, because here we come. Bentar ya, guys. Oke. Makan apa tuh? Bentar ya, guys. Makan dulu, guys. Lapar banget soalnya. I eat first because I'm hungry AF. Is that Narita Taishin? Are you talking about that horse? Oh my god. Who arrested Polly? That's what I'm saying. Previous stream, I was like, hey, isn't that Polly? Give me like 5 minutes. I swear I'll finish. Mm. 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 5 minutes mogu mogu. I'll try my best to be quick. Mm. Mm. 3 more minutes left. Ato sample. Mm. Mm. I will increase my size in 2 minutes. Yeah, I will be well fed. My stomach will be makan. Yummy. Ini kerupuk guys, kerupuk bawang. The most delicious kerupuk. Okay. I'm done for now. Yum yum. The kerupuk anjir hampir tumpah. The kerupuk is very good. Okay, I don't really have to finish the satay like right now, and I'm at least like already kind of full. So stop for now. Kaslak cabe anjir. Hampir tumpah minum aku. Yeah, I already spilled chili though, so I'm afraid it will be basi. I'm afraid it will spoil if I like, yeah. So, any idea how we tracked down whoever found whoever found the Bronster body mouse? I think our best bet would be to simply ask around. Or don't you dare. What? Who this? Oh my, just look at you. Are you talking to me? Just fabulously chic, darling. Fabulously. Facial hair is so very au courant. Don't you think? Enchante, mademoiselle, and much obliged. Defense attorney Eddie Fender at your service. Let's get things off on the right foot, shall we? A little embrasser, perhaps. Oh, I like the sound of that. Oh, look at this! Look at it! Oh! Hello? Right on the kisser. Well, how else does one greet a new friend? A little smooch entirely de rigueur, don't you think? Wow, talk about stealing a kiss! Indeed, an act so shameless it puts even great thieves to shame. Why? What's wrong with kissing people? Kiss your homies. Aw, look at this baby I love! Physical contact is so very important as a form of expression for our little family. Fake huggers when real huggers show up real. Everyone in this lovely home will tell you as much. Hey, if everyone else is hip to that, I can be hip to that too. Sure. Fifi Lagarde, by the way. Warden of this charming abode. You may call me Fifi, of course. I love it. So she's the warden of the entire detention center and prison facility, is she? A pleasure to meet you, Miss Lagarde. Miles Edgeworth. I'm an associate with Mr. Fender's her practice. I hope you don't mind me asking, but were you here in the prison yesterday? Oh, don't be silly, darling. Of course I was. Yesterday was a very important day after all. Hello. Okay. I wanna press. Important in what way exactly? A big meeting of some kind, perhaps? I wanna boop his nose. A meeting? Oh, heavens, no. I couldn't think of anything worse. No, yesterday the circus came to visit. Why can the circus visit today as well? It's my anniversary. It was a simply spectacular event featuring some terrifically talented animals. I'm also a talented animal. Oh my god, my juice! Yay, my smoothie is finally here. I forgot about it. BBC? Big Berry Circus? Very Big Circus? Anyone had to be there. If you were here at home, you were watching the show with me. Home is like the prison, I guess. The performers set up a special stage in the yard just for us. We are one very lucky family, n'est-ce pas? So she was at this circus performance for the inmates yesterday morning. Got her mood's better now, thanks to food. Like, oh my god. Like, give me food and I'll be like, I'll sit down, you know? Mr. Carcerado mentioned a show yesterday as well. He must have been talking about the same thing. Now that I ate, everything is okay. What time does this show take place? From around 8 until 10, maybe? Yes, something like that. Yeah, it's kind of like, cause like when you're hungry, like you get so irritated because like your body feels like so uncomfortable and you can't think because you lack that energy and it's like, grr, you know? Yeah, like need to fix the body with like intake. Meaning it finished right around when the body was discovered. A body has been discovered. And by dint of having attended the show, she has a reasonably solid alibi. Oh, would you look at the time? Sorry, darlings. But I really must dash. Dine and dash? Feel free to explore our home. Mikasa, Sukasa, and all that. Ciao for now. I'm surprised you managed to exercise in Ring Fit while being hungry. Well, I was not hungry, but like I know after I finish Ring Fit, I'm gonna be hungry. So then I order food, but then like I got all this trouble. Mi casa es tu casa di cucaracha. Well, what now, Mr. Edgeworth? The person who found the body screamed, and that scream was heard by one inmate that we know of. Therefore, our first task is to question this inmate and see where his information will take us next. Okay, whatever. Well, the person who found the body, do you happen to know where he is right now? If she's French, why she speaks Spanish? God forbid a girl be polyglot? Hello? Should be in one of the workshops, I guess. Usually is at this hour. I'm Indonesian, but I can also speak other languages, like English. And English, Indonesian, I say like, hello, apa kabar? Gokigenyo, apa lagi? Anjing, dog. Gitu lah pokoknya. Miss Worldwide. Yes, yes. I also speak what other languages? Oh my god. I swear like somebody taught me like Vietnamese, but I don't remember anything anymore. Semua aja yang rude disebutin. Yes, yes. Oi uyu. A tiny bit of German. Yes. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen, incroyable, increíble, sí, gracias. Annyeonghaseyo. Hasta luego. Hasta luego, salamat. Ich schlage dich 5-mal. Schlage dich 5-mal. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And merci. And then what other language? Yes. Soon some Thai. I don't know. Casate conmigo. Yes, yes. Ti amo, ti amo. Ti amo. Putang nggak boleh ngomong putang ina anjir. Apa ya? Acepto. Danke, danke. Yes, yes. Lapa palik papalik. Yes, Tagalog. Yes, yes. Lapa palik papalik. Everybody. Miss Worldwide. Do you know some Portuguese? Philippines mentioned. Uy, Philippines. Let's go. Hold on. Oh, never mind. I'm doing the straw correctly. Who taught Reine to swear in Tagalog? Dude, I know all the words, but I cannot use it ever because they're all swear words. If not swear words, they're just like unhinged words. How about P-file lingo? Teach me like a good language in like Tagalog, I swear to God, man. My friends are gamers, so like I will never learn good things. Should be in one of the workshops, I guess. Usually is at this hour. And it seems the workshops are our next port of call. Thank you, Stingray. Yes, yes. Like, I know this pig is very, very poggy, guys. So, that's a good word! I know that! Pipis beton. Yeah, anjing. I didn't know that. I think it was Miko Senpai streaming or something, and I was like saying all sorts of unhinged stuff. Look, he's so cute, cat. Sumpah anjir, itu ngaco banget. I didn't know we were streaming. Piston is pipis beton. Do you have a moment? We have a few questions for you. Ooh, who's a good girl? You are. You're just perfect. You teach the mampus. Yes, mampus, guys. Mampus. Yeah. Mother. It's like ibu mendorong sapi. Mom push cow. Yes, guys. Ibu mendorong sapi. Is this your new outfit? Yeah, I also have a jacket, which is actually for sale right now. Do you want to see the jacket that's on sale in the hololive shop and also in Geek Jack at the moment? It's this one. And if you guys didn't miss the Day of Miraculous merch, you can mix and match it with this hat also. Look at that. Beautiful, right? What are you waiting for? Go to the hololive shop or the Geek Jack to order. Thank you. Okay. Steal her luck by buying in the hololive shop. Yes. Should I put out the word merch links? Oh, yeah, maybe later. Give me a break. Meow! He's finally noticed me, I think. I was wondering, what's her name? It's Waggy, man! Yeah. He's my little friend. When will the sports bra be on sale? I don't know. Not now, at least. Yes, right as you were then. What I need are answers, not clawful puns. I want the rabbit. What's rabbit in Tagalog, guys? This rabbit is very pogi. I'll just call everything pogi, man. Wait. Oh, never mind. Rainy flashing chat, flashing them with ads. Cool. It looks like a lagomorph. Lapin in French. Maganda is pretty in Tagalog. Yes, you're so mother freaking maganda. Kuneho. This kuneho is very, very maganda. Yes, gang. Okay. Maganda. Yes, this is Pogitron 3000. This is Magandatron 3000. This one is what's cute? What's cute? What's cute mean? Kaninchen in German. Ina maganda. What's that mean? Oh! In Spanish, rabbit is conejo. Okay. The an in Lapin is... Oh, like lapang. Okay. Lapang 9. I can't talk to the monkey? Whatever, man. Okay, let's talk to the actual people. Gimana, kocak? There's something written here. It seems to be about the prisoner in the cell. Listen. Oh my god, I was like, let's not be distracted. He may look fearsome, but this lively fellow is actually a sweet-natured herbivore. He even has a pet penguin named Gwynny. He's skilled at giving such real, gripping testimony, you'll swear you were there at the crime scene, too. Is the kind of thing you might expect to read in a zoo, not a prison. Okay. Right on the kisser. She seems to have given you quite a shock. And why is that? I thought you were a man of the world. Yeah, well, I'm all for saying hi with a hug, but going straight for the kiss? Cool your boots, am I right? Oh, boundaries. Woo me a little before puckering up. That's all I ask. Wow, I never would have pegged you as a shy type. Okay, whatever, man. Yes. That's not the issue here, I think, Kay. An associate's role. Listen, Miles, I've been meaning to ask, does that frown of yours turn upside down? An assistant with a permanent scowl on his face is bad for business, you know? I don't see any reason why an associate attorney needs to smile. And that's how I know you've never worked in a private practice. It's all about building trust, man. You've got to create rapport with your clients. A smile here, a wink there, a hug to break the ice, and a card to show you're legit. Otherwise, they'll never open up. Yes, well, to each their own, Fender. Anjir, salah, guys. And Edgeworth and Co. I'll give it to you straight. Writing the biz was tough going at first. I mean, Gregory Edgeworth, man. Those are some pretty big shoes to fill. I see. And what kind of cases does the firm take on? Might be better asking what we don't. We do murders, parking fines, the whole 9 yards. Our basic principle is this: everyone deserves a defense. See, I've never refused a request. Well, let's just say I have certain preferences in the clients I work with. But didn't you just say that everyone deserves a defense? I'm just messing with you, little sis. Of course, we treat all our clients the same. I mean, Gregory's name is still above the door. I've got to live up to his ideals, you know? And that means always doing my best for everyone. Edgeworth and Co., the firm my father built, huh? What do we do now? Oh, dude, it's kind of cold actually. I'm gonna turn the AC off for now. I want to talk to the horsey, but I can't. I can't. Oh, I can. They even have ponies. How do you make pony sounds? Blah blah blah. This one's only big enough to carry a small child, and I'm a small child. Isn't this great, Mr. Edgeworth? It's like being at the zoo, except it's the humans, not the animals, who live in captivity here. No one would mind if I took one home with me, would they? If by home you mean behind bars, then no, I suppose not. Like horse sounds, but higher pitched. Cute. Huh? You can see the crime scene through the window in this door. Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just shove your whole face in front of a window like that. You want to do it more sneaky-like. Steal a few good looks while keeping a look out of your enemies. Okay. I'm not a criminal case, so why should I have to behave like one? Yeesh, I was just trying to teach you my special sneak peek technique. Well, I have no need for any such technique. Thank you very much. Can you do a horse burr? I can't! How do you do it? I've never, I know Kiara can. I know it's something that can be learned, but it's just like I've never bothered like trying to look like trying to imitate a horse. But I should look for a tutorial. Yellow! Anybody in there? Nice try, kiddo, but this isn't a bathroom stall. Yo, you there? Could you help us out here, my good man? Yes, sir. What can I do for you? Is somebody using this workshop right now? Yes, sir. One of the prisoners is in there. Okay, just confirmed it myself during the noontime roll call. Sure, I'll go fetch him right now. Won't take a sec. This one's all yours, Mousy boy. What? Why? I just said I'd rather not roll the dice on someone I don't know, yeah? Fine, I thought adults were all supposed to be strong and brave. Well, you're not looking so brave yourself right now, so let's call it even. It's basically vibrating your lips by keeping them closed but loose and blowing air. No, I don't think that's it. I think it's something. I think in there it's a little bit more nuanced than that. Here they come. Yellow, yellow, yes, hello. That was a good start. Okay, I'm gonna refine. I'm gonna refine my skills of horse noise making. Hey, is that Frank Sawit for real? It's Frank Sawit? Are you serious? I hear you wish to speak with me. Not exactly the hardened criminal we were expecting, is he? My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I'm a public prosecutor. A prosecutor, you say? A defender, attorney at law? What happened to being too scared to handle this? Listen, sorry about my pal here, he gets the weirdest ideas. Prosecutor, indeed, that'll be the day. It's actually just an associate. Ha! Jeez, Miles, get a grip, will ya? He's right. I mustn't forget that I'm a defense attorney's assistant for the time being. Huh. That explains it. I did think you looked a little different from the prosecutor I spoke with yesterday. Is he talking about Winner? So he's already spoken to Winner. Winner, Winner. Oh, I'm Winner! Would you mind answering a few questions? No, of course not. I'd be delighted. The name's Sawit. It is Frank Sawit! Seriously? Frank saw it from the very first case of Ace Attorney. The witness is all yours, my young associate. Sure, have the intern do everything, why not? Mr. Sawit, you are no doubt aware that the murder took place yesterday. Yes, he is guilty for the thing with Cindy Stone. Would you mind telling us where you were at the time the body was found? Yes, I was in that workshop there, working as one might expect. What kind of work were you doing? I'm actually retraining at the moment. I'm hoping to become a stylist, you see. Stylist? A pet stylist, that is. Yes, so I've been studying hard and practicing every moment I can. Wow, that's very nice. An unusual field of study befitting an unusual prison, I suppose. And that's it. I surely didn't see anything. That's so funny. Interesting. I've barely asked him anything at all, and he's already sweating bullets. So, yes. I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. Sorry.
Hold it!
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Sawit. For this interview has only just begun. Are we gonna play mind chess? Well, I mean, even if you were to ask me, You know something, don't you? He's definitely hiding something. I'll need to push him a little harder if I'm gonna get any answers. Just in time. The first step is to analyze the situation. Let's take a look at our opponent. Let's take a look. Oh my god, 3? Gotta put my thinking cap on as well. I didn't see anything. I really can't help you, I'm afraid. Something tells me he'd be a good poker player. It's hard to tell much at all from his face. I don't think he'll be giving me much in the way of physical cues either. I'll have to rely solely on his words instead. That's the only way I'll know what's going on underneath, yeah. Alright, time to make the first move. Let's see who we're dealing with here. He may be good at hiding his emotions, but everyone has a tell. Oh my god, we're gonna go like Apollo Justice with the tells. What's your connection to the incident? Tell me what you... Edgeworth said calmly. Which incident? The murder? Oh well, it has nothing at all to do with me. Really? I wouldn't dream of getting involved in anything as ghastly as that. Well, you see, how can I put this? Well, I like to think of myself as an upstanding citizen. A good person, if you will. A good person who's in prison? Forgive me, Mr. Sawit. Under normal circumstances, good people do not tend to end up in prison. That's... So you do well to tell me what you know about the incident. How many times do I have to tell you people? I mean, I don't know anything, I swear. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what more to say, but I can help you. My apologies, Mr. Sawit. Okay. But considering that the incident occurred right here in the prison, I find it very hard to believe that you know nothing at all. Oh, well, yes, I suppose I can see how it might seem unlikely, but it's true. If you're looking for the person who found the body, you'll have to look elsewhere. The person who found the body, you say? Why do you think I'm looking for the person who found the body? I certainly never mentioned any such thing to you. Is it because you do know something you're not telling me after all? No, I just sense that's who you might be looking for, that's all. I'm simply a pet stylist in training. I don't know anything, truly. There's no doubt about it now. This man is hiding something big. In which case, let's find out what he did yesterday, the day of the incident. My opponent is very good at hiding his true feelings, but not for long. It's time to smash that mask of his and see what lurks behind that phony smile. Tell me about the day of the incident. If you really don't have anything to do with the murder, then you have nothing to hide, right? Well, the day of the incident... Oh gosh, I mean, so much happened. How were things in the prison? What was it like here in the prison yesterday morning? I really don't remember. I don't have the best memory, I'm afraid. I don't have a clue. Okay. I'll have to try another attack. Okay. I want to know what you were doing, Mr. Sawit, in detail. I told you I'm a pet stylist in training, and that's what I was doing yesterday. Training. Specifically, I was giving the animals a trim. You didn't notice any commotion at the time of the incident? I would imagine things were suddenly quite tumultuous around there. Well, commotion you say? No, not really. Maybe I heard someone, but... Someone? You heard someone? Was it someone screaming by any chance? And don't try to tell me you don't remember. You continue to assert that you know nothing about the incident, Mr. Sawit, but I'm afraid I don't believe a word of it. No, I thought I heard someone yelling, but I don't really remember. The fact that he heard a scream at the time of the murder may well prove to be a useful clue. I would do all to bear it in mind. Okay. Okay. What was it like here in the prison yesterday morning? I really don't remember. Time to deploy my clue. And then you said you heard a scream, though. You don't remember? Please. He literally went, You know, thanks to like this and like Urban Myth Dissolution Center, like I started incorporating on my daily life. It literally just confirmed that you heard a scream. What? I might have been mistaken. The truth is, I really don't remember. Your memory fails you yet again? How convenient. But I know you're lying, Mr. Sawit. How do you talk to me like... I mean, I'm not lying. Temper, temper! Surely you've noticed, Mr. Sawit, that I have you exactly where I want you. Do we? No? What's temper, temper mean? Oh, never mind. We got it wrong. Okay, whatever, whatever. I'm more of a kind of guy. Tell me about the day of the whatever. Horror things in the prison. Okay, never mind, man. Okay, I'll bide my time. You said you heard a scream? Oh, temper. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, he's like chill. Well, he's chilling, I think. Okay. Look, if you must know, when I'm working with the animals and I get into the zone, they're all I see. What? Am I to understand you have something of a talent for animal grooming then? Well, my scissor technique could use a little work, but... I'd say I'm quite good with the animals. They seem to like me. I'm especially good at calming them down when they get scared. Oh, okay. Scared? And when exactly do they get scared? Surely it doesn't happen very often. Well, that's... No, thankfully it doesn't. A loud scream would certainly frighten the animals, wouldn't it? Why are you going to such lengths to deny having heard the scream? What is it you're hiding, Mr. Sawit? Tell me. Well, he saw. I can assure you I am not hiding anything. I'll admit I did really hear somebody scream. But I'm not hiding anything, I promise. The mask is finally beginning to crack. Not to shatter it completely, but asking about the scream itself in more detail. Okay, we're gonna do it, I guess. I'm afraid you're about to learn a painful lesson, Mr. Sawit. The hiding things from me never ends well for my opponent. Rawr! Okay. When did you hear it? Oh, wait, now I remember. I forgot about the show. They put on the show for us prisoners around the time of the incident, you see? Yes, performing animals, if I remember correctly. That's where I was in the morning. So now you wish to claim that you didn't hear a scream because you were at the show? You do realize that goes completely against everything you've told me so far? And what are you gonna do about it, huh? That is, my memory is patchy, as they say. The animal show really had to be seen to be believed. It did it? Tell me, what kind of animals did you see? Let me think. A whale? You weren't actually at the show, were you? Enough of your lies. Well, I seem to remember being there, but maybe I wasn't. It's clear Mr. Sawit wasn't at the show. This feels like a vital clue. Okay. Who did you hear? Wait, I just realized I made a mistake. When the incident happened, I was out in the yard. Yes, so I didn't hear anyone screaming. No one at all. Time to deploy my clue. You weren't at any show. How long are you planning to keep up these lies? I already know that you weren't at the show. It's so satisfying to see, like, the shrew. The game's up, Mr. Sawit. It's high time you told me the truth. I demand to know about this scream, now! I can't tell you what I don't know. I didn't hear any scream, not from the person who found the body. Can we not? It wasn't the victim who screamed? How curious. Most people would assume that the scream had come from the victim. So then, who do you think it came from the person? Why do you think it came from the person who found the body? Ugh, I made a mistake, that's all. How, Mr. Sawit? How did you know that it was the person that found the body who screamed? It's, because you're the one who found the body. Shall I tell you? You knew because it was you who found the body. And the scream that was heard when the incident occurred didn't come from the victim. It came from you. How did you... This time he really did see the body. It's true, I admit it, but what gives you the right to treat people like this? What? I'm just asking people, bro. Checkmate. Yeah, mind trash. Checkmate. Okay. Now that we've established that you were the one who found the body, Mr. Sawit, I believe you have lost any standing you might have had to withhold your cooperation. Okay. Alright, you win. But I'm sure I won't have anything useful to tell you. It probably isn't even worth your time. That's not for you to decide. By my hand, the truth will be revealed. Every decision I make is to ensure the end. Except, that's not exactly what we're here to do, is it? What do you mean? We're not trying to expose the truth, we're trying to save Simeon. That's what we do now, remember? We work to get our client out of trouble. Not as a prosecutor, but as the defense attorney's assistant. Well, the K-Meister said, you need to listen to the kid more, you know? The client has requested the services of Edgeworth and Co. And as your old man always said, your relationship with your client comes before anything else. Do you think Mr. Saint's well-being is taking a backseat to some quest for the truth? Well, let's just say I don't like to fire people, so I need you to fight against your instincts a little harder, yeah? This will take some getting used to. In any case, the importance of this man's testimony remains unchanged. Therefore, Mr. Sawit, I'm asking once more, what happened when you found the body? Curious question. Okay. Anyways, I was in that workshop there by myself, practicing what I learned. I don't remember how, but I found myself in front of the door to the other workshop. Okay, what? Yeah, sure, of course. I happened to peek in through the little window. And then I saw him lying there, a man, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself screaming in sheer terror. Let me get this straight. The room you were in is next to the one where the corpse was found? Yes, that's right. I was in Workshop B. And you were there the whole day? Yes, from the 7 AM roll call onwards. He said the thing? Is it what he said in like the... Is it what he said in the main game? That's crazy. There are 3 roll calls a day, you see? 7 AM, noon, and 9 PM. And they check who's in the workshops during roll call, correct? That's right. Nothing was reported to be amiss at 7 AM. Which means that Knight's body wasn't in that workshop yet at that point in time. Okay. Because that means the murder took place after 7 AM. Which puts it right around the time the show was happening. Yes, the show. I remember the other prisoners going to see it. And therefore anybody who wasn't at the show has no alibi. Wouldn't that be a fair assessment, Mr. Sawit? I guess so, but... I only found the body, I swear. There's a clear contradiction in Mr. Sawit's testimony. Rooting it out should be my first priority. Okay, whatever, man. What? How? How? You know what, whatever, let's listen to him. You found yourself there, really? That's right, and then I found myself peeking through the little window at the door. Why did you think you do that? Gosh, I don't know, I just... found myself doing it, really? You clearly weren't concentrating on your work then. No, that's not true. I'm a model prisoner. It's just all the other prisoners had gone to watch the show. I guess I was, well, kind of lonely. Like being stuck at school after everybody else has gone home, huh? Yes, exactly like that. Anyway, I found myself in front of the door to the other workshop and... I happened to peek in through the little window. Whatever, man.
Hold it!
Could you tell right away if it was a man or a woman? It was clearly a man, his physique, his clothes. It was also very clear that he was dead. How? You could tell just by peeking through the little window? Nah, he looks asleep. I mean, ignoring the blood, yeah. This wasn't my first dead body. Oh, for sure! Oh, yeah, I guess. What? You mean... You're in prison for... To my eternal shame, yes. This was, however, the first time I had seen another person's handiwork up close, so...
Hold it!
Do you recall how exactly you screamed? Any words you might have used? No, I only remember that I screamed. Folks don't tend to remember much when they're busy crying out in terror, Miles. So yes, I screamed, that's all I remember. He presents himself as an innocent bystander, but nothing could be further than from the truth. From what he is, things couldn't have happened as he claims. The contradiction in his testimony is as clear as day. You just need to present the evidence that proves it. Sorry, what? Sorry, I forgot. Sorry, what's the answer? Like, they cannot move freely about, right? Can we? You found yourself there, really? Yeah, I know his gloves is there, but like, we're not talking about the gloves. It could be another inmate. Is it this one?
Objection!
Yes. Enough of these pathetic lies, Mr. Sawit. I'm afraid you've rather lost sight of what you are. What I am? I know precisely what I am. I'm a former newspaper salesman who's training to be a pet stylist.
Hold it!
But that's not all you are, is it? Or did you forget the bracelet you wear around your wrist? A bracelet that marks you as a prisoner and therefore unable to move around as you please. As you both know, stepping outside the door would have sounded like an alarm. Pound the alarm. Well, that's... But there's no way you could have looked into the other workshop without leaving the room you were in. Hoo-wee! Stylish done, Edgeworth. But doesn't this mean that Mr. Sawit couldn't have found the body then? Good question, Kay. Perhaps Mr. Sawit himself can explain. So actually, I may have forgotten to mention one very important detail. Sorry about that. I can explain exactly how I was able to see the body if you like. Yeah, by all means, go ahead. Yeah, like it's his glove. His glove is inside there. If he claims to be, and then he claims to be there. The door opens when there's animals. I'm just like, you know, it could be anything. There's little trick we prisoners know about, you see. Oh, yeah? As long as you leave your bracelet inside the door, you can lean out without triggering the alarm. That's how I was able to peek through the window and into the workshop next door. Inside, I spotted the victim's dead body, which made me scream in fright. So he's saying... Yeah, it's so crazy because like, oh yeah, by the way, the door opens for animals. So he's saying... He was able to take a look next door because he had kept his arm inside the workshop B as he... It's bullshit, bro, what the freak? Please don't tell anyone about our little trick, especially not the guards, please! Is this it? Is this all he was hiding? I better dig a little deeper into his testimony, just in case. There's a little trick we prisoners know about, you see? Yes, yes. As long as you leave your bracelet inside the door, you can lean out without triggering the alarm. That's how I was able to pick...
Hold it!
Why did you work so much to just take a look? Well, you see, I heard noises coming from next door. And that room was supposed to be empty, so I thought it was strange. And you went to look as soon as you heard these noises. Yes, yes, of course. I had to see what was going on, so I went right away. I see. Are there any problems with what Mr. Sawit just said? Sorry, what did you say? I was not listening. Okay. Noises coming from next door? I went right away. Okay. Well, there has to be a problem. Okay. Killed instantly by a stab wound to the throat. Excellent. You claim that you looked into the next room as soon as you heard some noise. If that's the case, you must have seen more than just a dead body. Because the person who made the noise should have been in there too. You've got him quaking in his boots, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Sawit, tell us the truth about what you saw. You do, of course, have the right to remain silent, but it will do little to dispel the notion that you were somehow involved in this crime. I'm sorry. I did see something else, but it's too insane to believe. I really thought I might have dreamt it. That's why I wasn't sure if I should mention it. Hello? Just tell us what you saw. Alright. It was that dog. And what I saw is the stuff of nightmares. That huge black dog. has sunk his terrible teeth into the victim's throat. What did you just say? He was hellish, utterly hellish. That beast, that awful beast, he killed him. Suddenly, I don't feel so good. I like her face. What is this face? Jeepers creepers, that's awful. Talk about traumatizing. It was dreadful, horrible. Now you know why I couldn't help but scream. So there's a man-eating dog in the prison's animal population, is there? And that really is everything, I promise. You believe me, don't you? For now. This one seems too far-fetched a lie, even for you. I'd like you to append what you just told us to your testimony, if you don't mind. Very well. Okay, whatever.
Hold it!
How much do you remember of the man you saw? I remember everything. Let's see. He had blonde hair and his neck was covered in blood because he was dead. Yes. We know that, Mr. Saw. Thank you very much. I'm just telling you what I saw. I thought you attorneys were obsessed with the little details. There's some serious venom behind those words. Something tells me he may not have had the best experience with defense attorney in the past. Yeah, that...
Hold it!
You're sure this black dog was biting the victim's throat? Yes, there was blood everywhere. The beast's mouth was dripping in it and... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Spare us the gory details, will you? What about the victim? Was he... Don't say it, don't say it. Do you really need to ask him that, Mr. Edgeworth? Ow, okay, what was that punch for? I'm on your side here. Yeah, the prosecutor in this case was Winston Payne. It was the very first case of Ace Attorney 1. He wasn't moving at all, he was just lying there. And you are lying, meaning he was already dead. There was so much blood just oozing from his neck. Ooh, he was dead as a doornail. I'm sure of that, not even a twitch of a finger, just lifeless. Enough already. Why do you have to go into every little detail like that? To give you a nice and accurate testimony. That is what you want, isn't it? Shall I add what I've said to my testimony, Mrs. Edgeworth? Yeah, of course. It was awful, I tell you. Terrible.
Hold it!
You paint a very vivid picture. Well, I had a front row seat, I suppose. I could almost feel the agony of the poor man's final moments. I don't think I'll be getting any sleep tonight, Mr. Edgeworth. I like her face. You won't? Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, and it's all your fault for pressing in for more gory details. I'll be having nightmares tonight myself. It's all still so fresh in my memory. Okay, hold on. Huh? The hail? His ring gleaming as he caught the light? What is this? A snowflake motif in relief? You seem to have a very clear memory of this ring, Mr. Sawit. Well, I used to go door-to-door selling newspaper subscriptions, you see. I had to take people in at a glance, their appearance, their mood, that sort of thing. Figuring out who exactly you're dealing with is the first step in any sale. Except in this case, you were figuring out a corpse. What can I say? Force of habit. One that served me very well in my sales career, if I do say so myself. Even so, you seem to have remembered things to an uncanny level of detail. You said your memory was bad. I suppose. Nevertheless, it's true. I remember the ring, the relief, all of it. Is what he's saying even plausible, though? I know what I saw, Mr. Edgeworth, and my eyes don't lie. So I was bitten in the throat by a dog that lives here in the prison. Not the most plausible of explanations, I have to say. They do say that pets take after their owners. but there are some things they shouldn't take after, not if they're supposed to help reform their owners. Otherwise, what's the point of having an animal therapy program? I should probably ask Mr. Sawit a little more about this dog. Okay.
Objection!
A ring with a snowflake relief? Yes, I saw it clear as day. It was carved in such fine detail. Interesting. Your testimony is certainly very accurate. In fact, I'd say it's just a little too accurate. And what's wrong with being too accurate? I mean this, you testified to having seen a ring with a snowflake design on it. And while the victim did indeed have a ring on his finger. See, exactly as I said! There's no way you could have seen it. Take a look at this photograph. As you can see, the victim's right hand was covered by a tarp. It would have been impossible for you to see his ring, let alone what design was on it. Unless, that is, you approached the body and removed the sheet. You told us earlier you only took a look through the window in the door. Yet you seem to have seen quite a lot from such a disadvantaged location, Mr. Sawit. Who the heck do you think you are, huh? Mr. Big Shot, acting like you know it all. I mean, I saw what I saw, I swear. Oh, I know, the man's arm. He must have moved under that tarp after I peeked in. Nonsense! You already told us you can't have been the... That can't have been the case. Okay. Meaning he was already dead. Okay. You said it yourself that the victim was already dead, and dead men don't move, do they? Phoo-wee! That's the stench of the... Oh, the desperation I smell? What are you hiding, Mr. Sawit? Tell us! No, You're wrong! I know what I saw. Oh my god. Hello? You couldn't let it go, could you? Had to keep on poking and prodding. You slimy two-bit associate attorney. Sees the real Mr. Sawit has finally revealed himself. Whoa, that's quite the rug he was rocking. Came straight at you like some kind of flying black cat. Look, I'm just a sweet innocent witness here. But are you really? Because I must say I have doubts, very serious doubts. What's that supposed to mean? You saw something that should have been impossible to see from outside the workshop. So, how did you do it? That's simple. Mr. Sawit, this is where you were standing when you saw the body.
Take that!
You were in the same room as the body. That's the only way you could have seen the relief on the ring. Ha! Ha ha! Say what you want, but you don't have a shred of evidence, do you? Nothing to prove I was in the room with the body anyways. You can't prove it, can you? Because I was in the next room over. Minding my own business. Now it's time to present the glove. And looking after the animals. Why else would I have signed out a pair of rubber gloves? For fun? Now Paul, put up and shut up. I want to see evidence that proves I was in that room with the body. Oh, as you wish.
Take that!
Remind me, Mr. Sawit, what were you doing when you discovered the body? How many times do I was practicing my pet styling techniques. Of course, then perhaps this rubber glove might mean something to you? That's... This glove was found by the victim's body. I believe it was dropped by the killer. And I can't help but notice that you have a similar glove tucked into your apron. No, this one's different.
Hold it!
Yes, that one does seem awfully lonely, doesn't it? It's just a rubber glove. There are hundreds of them, all over the prison. This doesn't prove anything.
Objection!
Not yet, perhaps, but if I were to ask the police to check this glove for prints... I have a feeling the results would be rather fascinating. Oh. Rip. It's over.
Objection!
Hey, what? What the? That was a pretty rad objection, am I right? Please, Fender. Now is not the time for tomfoolery. But I have a legit objection, because this isn't over. There's something that still doesn't make sense. Our man here's a prisoner, right? And he's got one of those bracelet doohickeys on. That's true, so how could he have left his workshop in the first place? His bracelet would have triggered the alarm if he tried. With an animal! We don't have a good explanation for that yet. Ah. Well, anything you'd like to share, good buddy? We're all friends here. I think... okay. That's weird, he should be clinging onto that bracelet like the big, round lifesaver it is. In what way? As it's the best hope our wig-flinging friend here has for getting off the hook for murder. Sorry you can't get into the crime scene with a bracelet on. If it was me, I'd be arguing that for my life. And yet he hasn't said a peep about it. I wonder why that might be, The sound of silence. I suppose Miss Law Priestess did preach that silence is golden yesterday, too. Whoa, you sounded like a national attorney for a second there, Mr. Fender. The worst of times are when lawyers calmly show our biggest smiles. That's a nice variation. Gregory taught me that. It was part of the attorney's code he lived by. So, friend, what's the dealio? Why so coy about your bracelet? Well, to tell you the truth, it's a freaking hell, bro. I'm gonna tell everyone! I fell over a little while back, you see, and hit it on the floor. After that, it didn't seem to see the sensors off anymore. I should have told the guards about it, I know, but, well, it was awfully convenient. I see, so your bracelet is broken. But do they really break that easily? If so, then this person has a serious security problem. This prison, sorry. You there, could we have a moment? Aw, aren't you just the cutest? Meow! How can I help you, sir? This prisoner's bracelet appears to be broken. What? Really? That's not good. I'll get someone to find a replacement right away. Thank you. We'll keep hold of the broken one for the time being. Of course, sir. I'll trust you'll take good care of it. Meow. Sweet. Bracelet sorted. Now to turn to the murder in, yeah? What? No, I didn't kill anybody. Whoa there, Palio. You were the one who said your bracelet was out of commission? Or were there other inmates really roaming the halls while everybody was busy watching the show? No, I just found the body, that's all, I promise. And when I did, that enormous dog still had his mouth wrapped around the poor man's neck. And I went to the workshop after the beast had left. And why did you go in? Curiosity. Oh, fine. I wanted to go through his pockets, okay? He was going to rob the corpse? That explains why he remembers Knight's ring in so much detail. Hey, what are you looking at me like that? I'm a great thief. I never stoop so low as to steal from a... Well, I didn't steal anything either. The show ended just after I'd entered the room and all the other inmates came trickling downstairs thereafter. I panicked, rushed back to the other workshop and started my fake screaming. And dropped the glove in your haste, huh? I guess this all just about hangs together. Anything smell funky to you, Mouse? Other than whether Master Sawit is the one who did it, I'll say very one significant question still remains. The question of how Knight made it to the prison proper from his holding cell in the detention center. Exactly why is he there? Whew, yeah. That one's a doozy. Also can't help but wonder about another key feature of Mr. Sawit's testimony. That dog's involvement can only mean one thing. Mr. Sawit. Yes, what is it? Were you the only prisoner who didn't go to watch the show? Well, no, there was one other who didn't. Ooh, am I right in thinking that this person couldn't have watched the show even if he'd wanted to? Yes, how did you... I knew it. I was suspicious when we first ran into that black dog yesterday, but this confirms it. For a criminal that dangerous to end up in a place like this is unbelievable, but... Where's this person's cell? You're going to see... him? Who are we talking about here? Him! He's not like the other prisoners, you know. He's special, gets treated like royalty. Royalty? But you didn't hear that from me. All I'll say is if you value your life, you'll stay well away from him. What? Will you please stop trying to scare us all the time? The big cheese, huh? Well, I for one definitely value my life, so that sucks. I keep it in maximum security. Which is over there. Oh. This one? Okay. Alright, quit being so mysterious and tell us who he is already. Let's just say he's highly skilled when it comes to people's lives, better than anyone in fact. Wow. And that's all I'm prepared to say on the subject. In fact, I may have already said too much. Wow. Well, Milesy, anything you care to share? Or are you gonna leave Kay and I in the dark here too? The mystery man in maximum security is an old acquaintance. Let's go pay him a visit. I suspect we'll find our dark canine friend there too. Wow, okay, I guess we're going, huh? High maximum security. Nani? Okay. It's kind of scary, actually. Wow, it's pitch black in there. I can't see a thing. But didn't you say that the Yatagasu takes flight even in the dead of night or something? Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares to take flight, one alone soars to shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief Yatagarasu. Whoa, you are one powerful performer. Thanks, but that doesn't help me see in the dark. I'm a human, not a three-legged raven. Logi? Ah, Mr. Edgeworth. That voice, I knew it. It has been far too long. You remember me? I could hardly forget now, could I? After all, you are the one who put me away. Mr. Edgeworth? Are you talking to that dog? Or is there someone else in there? Still can't see a dang thing. Oh, but I'm forgetting myself. Forgive me, I do not often receive visitors. One moment, I will turn on the lights. Oh, Dare. Boss! You are a heavy-footed lot. Am I right in thinking there are 3 of you in all? Very well, perhaps we should start by introducing ourselves. Is he blind? That's why he's not watching the show? I am Bodhidharma Kanis. As you may have gathered, Mr. Edgeworth and I are old acquaintances. Kanis was a notorious assassin. Some knew him as the Blind Butcher. Wow, that's pretty cool actually. His only weapons were a vicious hunting hound and a fearsomely sharp knife. His appearance was always announced by the sound of bells. Oh, the last sound his victims would ever hear. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, am I to guess why you have come to see me? Kenny's like Kenny's dog? Yeah, I guess so, could be. You know why I'm here. In fact, I'm willing to bet you know every detail of this sordid little affair already. Then I suppose we have nothing to hide from one another? Hanjing! Aw, cute. Your faithful canine friend is currently the chief suspect in a murder investigation. The person who found the body saw a dog with its mouth around the victim's throat. Your witness is mistaken. Helmut is a gentle soul. Helmut? Really? He is my eyes, nothing more. It is absurd to think that he would do such a thing, isn't it, boy? Oh, yes, yes it is. You're a good boy, aren't you? Yum 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 yum. Helmut is more than a mere seeing eye dog, and he's certainly no good boy. He's also a trained killer. A weapon once used in this man's sordid trade. This witness of yours, he is trustworthy, I assume? Sawit is anything but trustworthy, and he's still very much a suspect himself. I can hardly claim that his testimony is beyond reproach. No then, I thought as much. Yes, I did, Helmut, yes. It figures that he already knew who our witness is. What were you doing between 8 and 10 a.m. yesterday morning, Mr. Canis? During the show, you mean? I was here, ensconced in these humble surroundings. I have developed a passion for wood carving, you see, an obsession even. I was engrossed in it all morning. And you have permission to engage in such a hobby? I can't believe someone would actually let you. The warden and I have an understanding. An understanding? That's ridiculous. This man should be allowed one, let alone 5 chisels. They're nothing but lethal weapons in his hands. I was carving Buddhist pieces at first, but by the 674th, my interest had begun to wane. Whoa, that must have taken forever! Time is all I have, child. In any case, my focus has now shifted to pieces, such as these. Oh, chess pieces? I didn't know you played chess. Oh, that's pretty cool. You play too, do you not, prosecutor? Perhaps one day you may indulge me. Though you may find my game rather rudimentary. I only began after my arrival here, I am afraid. What's that piece? A dog with 3 heads? Ah, yes, the dogs of war. You must forgive my little joke. Chess is, after all, a game of war. Soldiers, knights, castles. All doing their utmost to protect the king. All loyal to the last. I've always thought it strange that such a game has no place for a dog. After all, what more loyal weapon could an army call upon? Still, it's simply a piece I made for fun. Fear not, I play by the regular rules, and with the regular pieces. I can't imagine it's easy finding opponents to play here in prison, though. Oh, I have my correspondence. Correspondence chess, then. Sharing moves by post? Yes, even prisoners are allowed to send and receive letters. Their contents are inspected, of course. Although, I have yet to receive the details of my current opponent's next move. Cute. Sounds like this current opponent isn't a resident here. And then what about the victim? I suppose you know the identity of the deceased, Mr. Canis? His name was Bronco Knight, was it not? Poor, unfortunate soul. You keep your ear to the ground. My ears are all I have, Mr. Edgeworth. Why am I not surprised that he's plugged into the prison's information network? But perhaps he was not so unfortunate after all. What do you mean? Mr. Knight's crime was a grave one, a crime for which he would have been made to pay dearly anyways. The attempted assassination of a president. This is no small matter. Attempted assassination? Wait, Mr. Edgeworth, did Mr. Knight? Yes, we proved that he murdered his team leader, that there was no attempt on the president's life. Could it be... Are they attempting to cover up President Wang's fake assassination scheme? Oh, what? Whoa, whoa there, cowboy. You're saying the Bronx didn't actually have a pop at the press? I was hired to defend him on the charge of attempted murder. You mean you don't know what really happened? So what, they just blamed the whole assassination thing on Mr. Knight? It would explain why the committee was so keen to get involved. Of course, they took you off the case to try and keep you away. And swapped in that wiener kid to push through an attempted murder charge. In other words, they're trying to cover up the truth. So they really were trying to frame him. According to the guards, this Knight, was it? They tell me he was violently insistent that he had attempted no assassination. Which would have come out anyway when the case went to trial. I am no expert in legal matters, but allow me to say this one thing. I know for certainty that he would not have been the first inmate in prison on false pretenses. Oh, Okay. An uncomfortable fact, but a fact nonetheless. Yes, Helmut. Yes, it is. Yes. The courtroom is not always the bastion of truth you believe it to be, Mr. Edgeworth. No bastion of truth, huh? I've heard something to that effect before. Yes, from a certain Interpol agent who doesn't have much faith in prosecutors. Hi! You're not twisting the truth behind those closed courtroom doors too, are you? Fueled by that kind of thinking, is it any wonder that the course pursues nothing but falsities and lies? Sorry, but the truth is need the likes of you to distort it today. And no was able to fully dispel his mistrust of prosecutors. Even Helmut understands, don't you, Helmut? Yes, you do. The truth revealed in court and your deductions, it is dangerous to trust either implicitly. Ah. But I'm not bitter. You are not the first to make me a subject of unfounded suspicions in recent days. In fact, I was visited by another prosecutor only yesterday. He was accompanied by a judge. Ha! They even dragged the warden along, her distaste for me lingering unspoken in the air. Not those two again? Prosecutor Wiener, and Judge Gavel. They went over my cell with a fine-tooth comb, but they left empty-handed. Okay. They were looking for the murder weapon, I believe? To no avail. Okay. But I mustn't take it personally. Rumor has it that they searched every cell in the prison, and so failed to find what they were looking for. I pray they weren't too disappointed. Okay. No murder weapon. Okay. What if the murder weapon is edible? Yum yum. Sawit's testimony is flimsy at best. I'll need more proper evidence if I want to take Kennedy's on. I think that's quite enough chit-chat for one day. Sorry, I'm eating. Helmut will show you out. Good boy, Helmut. Go on now. I mean, if there's no murder weapon, like, maybe they ate it. I don't know. It's not showing us out permanently, right? Let's get out of here. Come on. Until next time, Mr. Canis. It does pain me that our brief time must end just as we were becoming reacquainted. I await your return, Mr. Edgeworth. Why is she like that? Now, to gather the evidence, I need to bolster my case. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth! That's the best hiding spot she could find. She looks so... I don't know. Where's Fender? He ran off somewhere. I had no idea he could move that fast. Fender. So, what do we do now? You and I will continue the investigation, and I know just where to start. By solving that one particular mystery that's been dogging us this whole time. Knight's body was found in one of the prison workshops, but... he was presumably being detained in one of the detention centers holding cells. So how did he wind up on the other side of those heavy security doors? Let's start by investigating the holding cells. Mr. Knight's room, right? But, what about Mr. Fender? I'm sure he'll find us when he's ready. Sure, but He's kind of our boss, isn't he? Okay, I see. Detention center time. The victim cell is just over there. Lead the way, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, let's do it. Your life, your choice. I have just about had it. Who's that? Oh, hi. Warden Lagarde. She must have come from the corridor marked no entry. You're still not talking, ma'am? Even with the evidence you borrowed from the precinct? No, and I've tried so many times. I've lost count. What am I supposed to do? I can't sending a blank report. Okay, turning my AC back on. I guess a killer for hire was always gonna be a tough nut to crack. A killer for hire? Ow! I couldn't help overhearing Warden Lagarde, but were you just talking about Bodhi Dharma Canis? My, you were listening? How very gauche of you. A girl's privacy is her armor, you know, for real. Do you normally conduct interrogations of the man yourself? Oh, it's not just him. Darling, I try to have the occasional tete with everyone, you see. That's what it means to be a member of the family in this little home of ours. There isn't a person who hasn't made the pilgrimage to my office at least once. Convicts. Your office? How sweet, he's angling for an invite. Well, I suppose it is the hottest ticket in town. It's down this corridor here, darling. But FYI, I don't just let anybody wander willy-nilly. Let's see... that would put it right around here. Okay. Okay. Hehehe, it's a wonderful room if I do say so myself. All my guests rave about it. And who wouldn't want a view of my fabulous garden and the yard? Ooh la la! The yard? If it's anything like the rest of the place, it's probably full of adorable animals, right? I usually precise correct French pronunciation, but the way you say tete is so much better, for real. That's like an exception, you know? Oh, darling, it's so sweet of you to take an interest, but I'm afraid that's just not possible. Why not? Because you're not a member of our home. Eh? If you want to see that badly, you just have to get convicted for doing something unspeakable. Unspeakable? That's a rather steep price to pay. Hello? Tete instant pronunciation. No, guys, it's a joke because like tete means boobas in Indo. That's why I like saying it that way. But just listen to me, chattering away like there's no tomorrow. It's time for Allie's lunchy brunch. This poor dear will be dying. Oh, okay, Allie. Is it Allie or Ally? I'm the sweetest little deer in the world. I know I should have favorites, but you know how it is. Now to the yard with me. Ciao for now, darlings. Yeah, is it Ally or Ally? Ally? I guess, whatever. The Donations are enlightened now. Yeah, that's why I keep saying it that way. I wanted to ask her more about Canis, but she dominated that conversation from start to finish. Ally and alligator. Let's go investigate the victim's cell, shall we? Detention center. Holding cell. Okay, but why is there delicious food on there? I see it, like the little almost like sausage and egg and whatever. So this is night cell. When do you think it was brought in, Mr. Edgeworth? It would have to have been the evening of the 25th, just after the events at the lake. And then at some point he wound up in the prison proper, but how? There must be some evidence here that will point us in the right direction. Alright, let's get looking, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, are we investigating now? Ooh. The bowl is nice and spotless, and there are no signs that the toilet paper has been used. Everything seems to be in order with this toilet here. What? Are you serious? Why? What's wrong? There's no door! There's not even a curtain! Whoever designed this place should have thought a little more about the people who have to live here. I think there might be a reason behind the open plan layout. Oh, what's this? I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. This must be a nice suit jacket. So I've been doing some research of my own. Hope, and what have you discovered? I've discovered that guy who look good in suits tends to be popular with the ladies. Okay. But don't worry, the guys with frilly neck ruffles are next on my research list. Please stop. Ni apa korannya robek? Hey look, this newspaper got a chunk of it missing. Buat ngelap kali. You're right, a few of its pages have been roughly torn out. But why? Maybe Mr. Knight wants to clean his cell but didn't have a cleaning cloth? It's not a totally implausible theory, I suppose, but who would try to clean their cell? Maybe if you think like it's super nasty, then why not? This bed don't look like very comfortable, but that pillow cover is very clean, spotless in fact. I bet this is the kind of bed Gummy sleeps in. I can just picture it, can't you? Oh my god, Gummy catching strays. No, I sense he's more of a mattress on the floor type. Oof. Damn. Mattress on the floor is crazy, but like, see, like I would say mattress on the floor is crazy, but it, like you know, like how people post stuff on the internet, like, and then like, why do guys just live like that? What the heck? Reflected in the mirror is a security camera, a great thief's greatest enemy. Male living space. Nothing about this place is very thief-friendly, if I'm being honest. I think that might be entirely deliberate, Kay. Guard! I'd like you to retrieve the footage from the security camera and review it as carefully as you can. If you see anything out of the ordinary, inform me immediately. Okay. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. I guess so. I guess like mattress on the floor is fine because like you don't really need to buy a bed frame anyways. You can spend the money. Yeah. But also like I don't know. When there's no furniture in the house, I guess. Life as a pet stylist. A second chance at life. Wow, you'll laugh tomorrow, an anthology. I want food, actually. What is this, anyway? Hey, look at this weird piece of paper. How could I afford all the holo merch if I wasted money on the furniture? You can make the holo merch sit on the furniture. There's some sort of grid on it. Let's take a closer look. Oh, it's the chess! What's next? Rook? No. Pawn to g6? Rook, knight, pepepe. Anjing, mana gue tahu ya. Apa bang? Gak ngerti, anjir. Next move, bishop to g2. Bro, I don't know. This? Yeah, see, it's the same one. Bishop, pawn, pawn, pawn.
Eureka!
Yeah, see, it's this one. See, bishop, pawn, pawn, pawn. This chess game, I've seen it before. Enough of the chess chat, Mr. Edgeworth. We're supposed to be investigating here. Focus! I am investigating. This particular bit of chess chat could prove to be vital now. Take a look at this. Yeah, this is the... Yeah. Where's the chimera, though? Yeah, where's the chimera is invisible. It's the chest that we saw in Mr. Kane's cell. But I don't really know the rules of chess, so the rules of the game are not important here. What is important are the positions of the pieces. Compare the ones in Mr. Kane's cell with this. Do you notice anything? Ah! I don't know which piece is which of anything, but if you turn the diagram like this, there are pieces in the same squares. Yes, indeed. There's no dog in the diagram, but that's to be expected. Apart from that, however, the positions of the pieces are identical. And what does that tell us? Oh, I have my correspondence. As unlikely as it may seem, Mr. Kane's chess opponent was Mr. Knight. This could be just the proof we need to show that Mr. Kane has had a connection to the victim. Okay. Yes. The grid appears to be a chess diagram. The victims, I suppose. What's a chess diagram? A visual representation of the game of chess. See how the locations of all the pieces are marked? Yes. It seems to be a closely fought contest, but perhaps if this pawn were... No, wait. Not now, Mr. Edgeworth. There's no time to be playing games. Yes, I suppose you're right. This isn't the first time I've seen this configuration of pieces. It was from a different perspective, but it was definitely the same game. Perhaps it would be wise to take another look at the evidence in my possession. We actually, did. Okay, what about food? Ooh, what's the menu doing here, Mr. Edgeworth? It seems that those held in the detention center are able to choose what they'd like to eat each day. If they can afford it, that is. Money makes the world go around, I guess. But doesn't that make life super easy for rich detainees? Well, okay, we're annoying that the people held in these cells haven't been found guilty yet. Some of them don't deserve to be punished. Quite a few of them, in fact. So you're saying it's fine that people with money don't have as hard a time of it as everybody else? How did I wind up defending the practices of the detention system? Okay. Wow, that's a lot of books. Let's take a look. You'll Laugh Tomorrow, an anthology, Understanding Animal Emotions, Life as a Pet Stylist. Maybe there was more to Mr. Knight than met the eye. Sadly, I don't think these were his. They were likely specially selected and placed here for the detainees, with the hope that they would want to better themselves during their time here. A second chance at life, interviews with a former prisoner. These books appear to have been written by current model prisoners and former inmates. Ooh, I like the book of this one. 200 Days to Freedom, an escape story, hello. And this one too, Making Money While Serving Time. This facility may have more deeply rooted problems than I thought. Oh, that's funny, actually. Okay. Anything else? A standard barred window, no sense of it having been tampered with. I don't think there's any chance our killer escaped through here. Aha! Must remember to bring something to saw through iron bars with. As they say, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Glad I got the chance to scope this place out. Okay, we're investigating crime scene, not preparing for your eventual escape. Okay. There's something different about this spot here. The part of this floor is weirdly clean. Did somebody wipe it down or something? Interesting. Why would somebody only do the part right next to the bed, though? Okay, let's try to connect it. This part of the floor has been wiped clean. Maybe he spilled some grape juice? Who knows, but we can certainly imagine what he used to do the wiping. Torn out pages of that newspaper. Why wouldn't he just ask a guard for a cloth or something, though? Perhaps he didn't want anyone to see what he was wiping up. I don't know, pee? I think we've about exhausted this cell. We've made significant progress by establishing a connection between Mr. Canis and the victim. This is bad, sir. Is that the guard? The security camera footage, sir. I watched it and what is it? Can you show it to us? Yes, sir. I have a small playback monitor with me. Then what are you waiting for? Let's see it. Okay. Oh, 3D. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? Huh? What? What did I just watch? That black thing! Is that dog, right? Until now, our assumption was that the crime had taken place inside the prison proper. But it seems that assumption may have been wrong. Not. In the detention center, right? And the holding cells.
Take that!
Right here in the detention center. And the perpetrator was indeed Mr. Canis' dog. This is just evidence we need. Being attacked by a dark form is crazy. Okay. And if this is where Knight was actually murdered, then one of the pieces of evidence we found here in the cell takes on a whole new meaning. If Knight's cell was the crime scene, which piece of evidence takes on a new significant... what was... this? Because it's like bloody and it's like used by Sawit and it's found in the scene. It's kind of weird if it's there. I think. Damn, I don't know. I literally do not know. Well, I guess this wiped floor because it could be blood. Could be, I don't know. Because that means like, oh, this is important actually. It might be like traces of blood or whatever. Okay, whatever, man.
Take that!
The floor of Knight's cell was wiped clean, presumably to remove something. Could that something have been his blood? Thank you, officer. Would you mind doing me one more favor? Name it, sir. There's a detective by the name of Gumshoe somewhere in this facility. I need you to give him a message. Not a massage, my bad. Time to have the cell tested for traces of blood and to report the results to Edgeworth. You got it, sir. Okay, yes. Now we can really go after that Canis guy, right, Mr. Edgeworth? No, not yet. We still don't know how Knight and the dog move between the cell and the prison proper. Right, so that's what we need to figure out next. What's the play, coach? Where are we off to? I suspect one of the guards might know something. Oh, Lagarde? Do you want massages? Right now, actually, I don't really. I'm good. We should ask those posted nearby and see what they have to tell us. The one that's like always feeling like kind of bad is like my right shoulder, because the way how like I always position it when I hold the mouse, like it strains a little bit, you know, as opposed to like my left hand. So yeah, do you need messages? Detention center. Corridor. Okay, time to get asking, huh? Ho! Lang! Agent Lang! Thanks for the tour. Later! Yeah, like ever since, remember when I like took off the armrest so I could play the bass on my chair? Maybe that's a little sacrifice. Mr. Prosecutor and his little friend. I didn't expect to run into you here. Must be my lucky day. This is Agent Shilong Lang of Interpol. Have to put it back? No, if I do that, then I won't be able to play bass on this chair. I thought he had gone home to Shengfa after that, but here he is. You had some business to take care of, I take it, Agent Long. You could say that, nothing that need concern you, though. First a black hand, now a wolf all in black. Hey, wait! Why are you all alone today? What about Sheena? That's true. Usually accompanied by an army of police officers. I hear you were ready to get a couple of days back, sticking your nose into things. A couple of days back? He means the incident with the president of Zhengfa. Actually, I had thought you might be there as well, heading up the security detail. Our president doesn't have much faith in the efficacy of his own country's police force. Did Sheena go to prison? I hope so. Maybe he'll think twice before using contractors again. Amateurs. Agent Long doesn't have much faith in prosecutors or the courts to do their jobs right. which is why he's so meticulous about investigating with his hand-picked cream of the crop officers. Indeed, no doubt things would have turned out differently had you and your men been in charge. My men, huh? Yeah, those guys aren't around anymore. What? They're not? It's funny, isn't it? I'm a real lone wolf now. Oh, what happened, actually? What are you saying, Agent Long? What on earth happened? I told you, it doesn't concern you. See you around, Mr. Prosecutor. Wow, he seemed not okay. Yes, and I would very much like to know why, but there's nothing we can do about it right now. We'll worry about Agent Long later. We have an investigation to conduct. Let's start by talking to these guards. Okay. I was wondering, have you seen an enormous black dog wandering around here yesterday? That thing? No way! If I had, I'd... Well, let's just say I'd be a lot more nervous about standing guard here. So, do you and this dog have some kind of history or something? Oh, thank you so much for the akasupa. Liply. Anyways, yes. Not now, you should know when to let sleeping dogs lie. By the sound of it, Candy's dog hasn't been spotted on this side of those heavy security doors. These are the guards' lockers. Oh no, sorry. I wanna talk to them. That's what I'd keep in there if it were me. You know that not everyone is you, though, right? Oh man, I'm in so much trouble. What's the matter? You seem perturbed. Oh, well, you see, one of my uniforms is missing. Eh? I could have sworn it was right here in my locker. Did it grow a pair of legs and run off somewhere? Where in the world did that idea spring from? Anyways, I hope you track it down soon. I'll be rooting for you. Thanks, I appreciate it. Is that important? I see. Hey! Are those my faithful assistants I see before me? Oh, he's here. Fender, and where exactly have you been? Where have I been? I've been looking for you too. Been searching high and low. Wandering lonelily through the prison halls. It was terrible, I tell you. But the prison's over there on the other side of the facility, boss. So listen, I just got a lowdown on some seriously dynamite material. You want to hear it, right? Seamless. I was chatting with a few of the guards and they told me something, Trey. Interessant. Turns out the Bronster had himself a little incident 2 days ago. Pre-mortem, if you catch my drift. An incident? Simeon told you he came to visit his pal, right? Well, it happened right after that wrapped up when Bronco was being escorted back to his cell. It was just one guard and he was handcuffed, obviously. They made it back and the guard was taking off his cuffs when the Bronster clobbered him, knocked the poor guy out cold. Sounds like it might have been the prelude to a jailbreak. Because when the other guards showed up, they couldn't find their comrades' keys. Were there any rumblings about Knight attempting an escape? That's the bit that fries the old noggin. There were none. He just sat in his cell and turned up dead. And what's more, he swore right to the end that he never stole the keys. They turned his cell inside out too, with no dice. The guard who was struck, what did he have to say? Nothing. Poor guy was still out when they took him to the hospital. Word is, he's still there. So there's nobody around to tell us what really happened. Interesting. What the? It's you, what? Oh, is it a winner? Oh my god, wiener kid. That's all we need. Ah, shut up. Why are you still hanging around here like a bad smell? Hey there, little buddy. Listen, Miles here is working with me now as an associate. Nonsense. You're only just here to cause trouble and turn my investigation into a fart. What the freak? Yes, this means farce, of course. A simple slip of the tongue. Okay. Seemed like a reasonably apt choice of words to me. Judge Gavel, great to see you again. I know who you are. You're Simeon Saint's attorney. Guilty as charged. Now that we've broken the ice, how about a friendly? Ow. Or not, I'm totally cool either way. Now, did I hear you correctly that Mr. Edgeworth had joined the defense team? Yep, and me too. We're officially employees of Edgeworth & Co. Where the prosecutor is a public servant, you would draw your sword on the goddess to work for personal gain. Exactly what he said. Miles, you're just a volunteer. We're all about the pro bono stuff over at Edgeworth and Co. How wonderful. So you all work without reward? The goddess would surely approve. Grrr. Yeah, I'm a regular philanthropist. Judge Gavel, I was hoping to ask about the grounds for Simeon Saint's arrest. That information is on a need. Is that a challenge I hear? No, I was just asking Judge Gavel. I'm always ready for a little verbal combat to show you what it takes to be a real winner. How is it verbal combat if you won't let me speak? Still, this could prove useful. Fine. We'll do as you suggest. Now, if you could begin by telling us why Mr. Saint was arrested. There will be no need for that. Eustace, we should. Ha 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 ha! Not now, Gavel. Watch and wonder. As I put this pathetic prosecutor in his place, he is going to run rings around me. I think you meant to say that you would be the one running rings around me. And I will, so badly that your ears will be ringing. Prepare to be humbled, Edgeworth. Reason for arrest. You want to know why I arrested that man? It's simple, simple. I found evidence. Evidence of him all over that thing. How's that for some winningly incontrovertible, conclusive proof? And who saw the truth first? Why, me, of course. Winner by name, wiener by nature. Where do I even begin? Look at you, utterly lost for words in the face of such mastery. Honestly, does he ever shut up? Is that you were the one who arrested Mr. Saint? Would you even have the authority to do so, Mr. Wiener? Well, obviously it was the police who actually arrested him. But I told them to do it, so I think I can claim the credit, don't you? Of course, that's what he meant. This is clearly going to take a while. A shame, really. Given that I'm much more interested in what Judge Gavel is silently thinking over there. What? Evidence of him was all over that thing? Could you be a little more specific, Mr. Winner? Do I really have to spell it out for you, Edgeworth? I'd hope even you could put two and two together. Stop messing around. The onus is on you to provide a comprehensible testimony. Come now, Eustace. I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth and his friends would be very interested to learn how you cracked the case. They certainly look keen to hear about it. Fine, if you insist. I'll fill in the gaps. Brace yourselves, because this is going to blow your tiny little minds. I bet you didn't even know, but the victim had, wait for it, a chess set with him. Yeah. And that chess set was covered in the fingerprints of a certain Mr. Simeon Saint. Praise be to the goddess of justice for the insight she offers, and congratulations once again, Eustace. You would not object to Eustace amending his testimony, I trust, Mr. Edgeworth? No, by all means, please do. Mr. Saint's fingerprints were right there, all over the victim's chess set.
Hold it!
But you weren't the one who actually found his prints, were you? Of course not, I'm a prosecutor. I leave the dirty work to forensics. Fingerprints are certainly a problem, but then that chess set was. I should take another look at the evidence. Wait, can we present that it's actually his?
Objection!
So the fingerprints on the chess set are the ace up your sleeve? The what up my what? Oh yes, the chess set of the ace of sleeve. That's right, Edgeworth, I've got a winning hand as usual. Only your winning hand is busted flush. For you see, it was Simeon Saint who brought that chess set to the victim in the first place. Therefore, it's only natural that his fingerprints are all over it. That took a while to sink in. He's so cute. Those fingerprints aren't proof of anything, and Mr. Saint's arrest was premature. Premature! The incident took place here within the walls of this facility. And being neither a guard nor a prisoner, it makes very little sense to suspect Mr. Saint. Oh! Now what? I think you might be the premature one here, Edgeworth. And to think you were the one accusing me of being hasty. Did he only just work out what that word means? Sure, I identified Mr. Saint as a suspect faster than pretty much anybody else. And I won the race when it came to picking out the crucial evidence too. I'm quick on the draw, you see. But hasty? Not at all. You're right that Mr. Saint isn't a guard or a prisoner here, but he was... That's cute, the way that he like... Bloop, bloop, bloop. Eustace? Judge Gavel. Butt out, Gavel! I have him right where I want him! Forgive me, Eustace, but if I may... While the particulars of the suspect are indeed fascinating, don't we have something a little more impressive to share with the prosecutor? Something more impressive? If you wouldn't mind, Mr. Edgeworth, Eustace made an ingenious deduction concerning the murder weapon. Perhaps you would like to hear it. Yes, the murder weapon was edible! The murderer ate it after he committed the heinous act. Of course, that. Well remembered, Gavel. Listen to this, Edgeworth, and prepare to be amazed. Will this ingenious deduction explain why Mr. Saint was arrested? Let's just say you won't be disappointed. Judge Gavel deliberately diverted the conversation away from my line of questioning. What exactly is she up to? Fact 1. The murder weapon was some sort of metal blade. Fact 2. Potentially deadly blades are strictly controlled within the prison walls, as we both know. From these two facts, I concluded that the weapon in question must have come from outside. It must have been hidden inside the chest set. That's what I think anyway. And since the only prints we found on the chest set belonged to the victim and the suspect, I'd say it's blindingly obvious who brought the weapon in and used it, wouldn't you? If nothing else, his testimony this time is a little more comprehensible than the last. Yay! Another winning deduction brought to you by one winner, Eustace, prosecutor extraordinaire. More like one winner, useless prosecutor extraordinaire. If you ask me. But how could anyone even hide a weapon inside this chest set? Good question. Why don't you take a look for yourselves? Inside the chessboard? I suppose there's only one way to find out. Okay, now we can actually try to open it. There's nothing in here but chess pieces. That laugh is really something. He seems pretty convinced that the weapon was hidden in here somewhere. I better take a closer look. Ada. Ah, the stiff lining at the top opens like a flap door. Whoa, there's plenty of room in there. Indeed, more than enough to hide something like a small knife. Ingenious, no? The killer snuck the weapon in by... Ha! Ha? What do you mean, ha? Let me finish, will you? He's so cute. I fear you've not been listening, Mr. Winner. Or perhaps you've simply forgotten. The detention center is outfitted with a security gate. Huh? I mean, yeah, and? The security gate also acts as a metal detector, Eustace. We must pass through another one on the way into the prison itself, remember? Aha! Yes, that's right! Of course I remember! He definitely didn't. It would have been impossible to smuggle a metal blade through such a gate and into the facility. That's what I'm saying! It's edible, it's not metal. Which would seem to blow a rather large hole in your reasoning, Mr. Wiener? Mr. Winner, I guess. Wiener, whatever. That gate is only used to scan people. Any items they bring to the facility are only subjected to a cursory check. Are you telling me that the chest set wasn't put through the metal detector? It should have been. Alas, it seems the guards have grown a little lax in that regard of late. Okay. Yes. Very good. Thank you, Gavel. It was my pleasure. Okay. Damn, Aura. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, if you would be so kind as to begin your cross-examination. I think I want to go to bed. It's like she's holding a trial. Well, no matter. Let's see how well this ingenious deduction of Mr. Winner holds up, shall we? Yay, happy anniversary, thank you! Oh, really? I wanna sleep. Actually, can I sleep after this testimony?
Hold it!
A metal blade, you say? And do you have any evidence to support this? Huh, you mean you didn't even look at the victim's injuries? Why am I not surprised, you third-rate... Oh, what? The fatal blow was a stab wound to the neck, and it was delivered by the knife-like blade. That much is absolutely beyond doubt. It appears that they're not yet aware of a certain other piece of information. Lost for words, are you? Then I'll just keep going. My brilliant deductions won't end there, you know?
Hold it!
The fact that such objects are strictly controlled doesn't mean they're actually forbidden. Well, no, I mean, some of the prisoners used scissors to cut the animal's hair, and that avenue of inquiry was consensuously pursued, as you no doubt recall, Eustace. Yes, only one bladed object had been signed out by a single prisoner at the time of the incident. The item was tested for traces of blood, but none were found. I suppose he's referring to the scissors Mr. Sawit was using. So there's no way the blade in question came from inside the prison. So much rambling for so little thought, exactly, is what I was thinking.
Hold it!
Outside? What does that mean exactly? Haha, the opposite of inside, you numbskull! What the freak, bro? Oh my god. I actually like him, he's so stupid. Was that an attempt at clarification or put down? Because it clearly accomplished neither. What Eustace means to say is that it must have been brought in from the outside the prison by Mr. Saint. Honestly, Edgeworth, if you haven't figured that out by now, then you're an even bigger loser than I thought! The feeling is mutual, believe me. Mr. Saint clearly brought the murder weapon into the prison. The question is, how?
Hold it!
But no murder weapon was found at the crime scene, and there's nothing inside the chessboard either. I'm curious, Mr. Winner, do you also have thoughts about where this weapon might be? It's in the culprit's stomach. Well, the perpetrator must have hidden it somewhere in the prison, or hidden it in his stomach. Is there a problem with this claim? There is a problem, whatever. They hid it somewhere inside the prison? That seems unlikely. In fact, I can prove that it's not the case. I'm bluffing. I'm bluffing. Oh, yeah, there was a testimony. There was no murder weapon, they said. Here, it says here. Prison search.
Take that!
I'm starting to worry about your memory, Mr. Winner. Did you and the good judge search the prison with Warden Lagarde? And did you fail to find a likely murder weapon? Ow! Oh no, poor baby! Well, yes, but I guess we just missed it, that's all. Wow, way to undermine yourself. You're saying your search wasn't entirely thorough? You, the so-called winning rookie? Stop making fun of me! So cute. Eustace? Oh! Calm yourself. Breathe deeply. Do not allow your opponent to get under your skin. You're right. I'm a winner. Why should I let a third-rate loser like Edgeworthless? Here, get under my skin, bro. Okay, I'll thank you to leave my name out of this. Well, I'm K Faraday, and I'm A-okay. Not you two, please. Look, it's simple. Since my first-rate investigation didn't turn up any weapon, it means there wasn't one to find. Which leaves only one possibility. The murderer took the weapon with him when he left the prison. That's why we couldn't find it when he looked, obviously. What you are proposing is impossible. And this proves why the culprit couldn't possibly have taken the weapon out of the prison with them. What? Sorry, what? Excuse me, what? Yes.
Take that!
More memory trouble, Mr. Winner. Now you're forgetting things you yourself said. Are you making fun of me again? Oh, so you remember what I said. But perhaps you might have been better served by remembering this. What's that? What do you mean, what's that? Does he seriously not remember? It would certainly seem that way. There is a security gate at each of the entrances to the detention center and the prison proper. Coming from the prison, anyone leaving the facility would have had to pass through both of them. 2 gates, both fitted with metal detectors. Oh wait, now I remember. Looks like he got his memory back. So as you can see, there is no way anyone could have taken a weapon out through both gates. And therefore, there is no way, ergo, there is no way the murder weapon could have left this building. Ouch! In which case, Mr. Edgeworth, perhaps you would care to tell us where you think the murder weapon might be. In my stomach. It is still here in the premises. That's the only plausible conclusion to be drawn. But we searched the prison from top to bottom and couldn't find anything. Because you were never going to find anything to begin with. Not when you were laboring under the misconception that it's a blade you were looking for. Yeah, we know the truth about what happened to Mr. Knight. We've seen it with our own eyes. That is quite a claim. I assume you have the evidence to support it. What is the weapon that was used to commit the crime? Teeth? And the weapon used in this case will become clear. Dog footage?
Take that!
This is footage taken from a security camera trained on Knight's holding cell. Now watch it for yourselves and see. What? But how? This footage captures the moment the victim was attacked by a black dog. More than sufficient proof of how he really died, wouldn't you say? Yes, it is certainly significant. So now we know that Knight was in fact killed in his cell by a vicious dog. A dog that moved the victim's body to the prison workshop post-mortem. We know this thanks to an eyewitness who saw the dog in the workshop when the body was discovered. Of course, I think we can all agree that there is no way the dog could have planned such a crime itself. Indeed, I fear it may be his handiwork after all. That's quite enough of that, Mr. Edgeworth. Judge Gavel, you are correct that this footage is an important piece of evidence. But it also raises an important new question. Are dogs that fast? I don't know, I feel like it's a ghost. She's right, there is one major problem with my version of the events. The black dog, the one that belongs to one of the inmates, how did it move between the holding cells and the prison proper at will? Everybody's afraid of him, that's what. Oh! How do we answer that one, Mr. Edgeworth? The truth is, I don't know yet. Ha! Of course not! Can it, Wonder Boy? You didn't even notice there was a problem. Until the defense provides an adequate explanation, the court cannot accept your line of logic. That is all. This court is adjourned. Wow. She's kind of bad. Okay, but wait! There's still so much more to explore. Court is no longer in session, Mr. Edgeworth. If you would be so kind as to leave the courtroom. We are not in a courtroom, lady! Court was never in session in the first place. Once again, this court is
Objection!
We may not have all the answers yet, but you haven't explained anything either regarding Mrs. Saint. What do you mean? Just as we don't yet know how the dog made it into one of the detention center's holding cells, you can't know how Mr. Saint could have made it inside the detention center, let alone the prison either. He would have been allowed as far as the visitor's room to see his friend, but no further. So it's hard for me to convince how he could have committed a crime in a place he had no access to. Whatever you say. Judge Gavel, I believe it's your turn to provide some proof. Are we gonna, like, question her as well? Proof that Simeon Saint was able to enter the prison. When's the next to be continued, hello? You wish for the court to provide you with proof? Highly irregular, but very well. What? They actually have something? No, seems like a good a time as any. And I suppose you have been kind enough to share your own theories on the case. What's she building up to here? Mr. Edgeworth, I suspect you don't know what Mr. Saint does for a living, so allow me to fill you in. He's an animal trainer. He is... Oh, okay, yeah, I guess, whatever. Same thing. Oh, what? Yes, perhaps you've heard of the very big... very big circus! Is the... The... Oh, don't be silly, darling. Of course I was, just there was a very important day after all. Important in what way, exactly? A big meeting of some kind, perhaps? A meeting? Oh, heavens, no. I couldn't think of anything worse. No, yesterday the circus came to visit. You see it now, I assume? As I'm sure you are aware, a show was held yesterday for the prisoners' entertainment. A show featuring animals and performers performed by members of the very big circus. So, does that mean Mr. Saint? Yes, Mr. Saint was allowed inside the prison as part of that show. A fact that has been confirmed beyond reasonable doubt. She held on to that fact until the last possible moment. She let me run with my own theory, and only afterwards did she use it to reveal the truth. Wait. Watch out, Gavel! I have him right where I want him. Forgive me, Eustace, but if I may, while the particulars of the suspect are indeed fascinating, don't we have something a little more impressive to share with the prosecutor? That must be why she steered him onto a different topic back then, too. I got you good, didn't I, you third-rate prosecutor? This has nothing to do with you. Gentlemen, this court is well and truly adjourned. If I may offer a word of advice, Mr. Edgeworth, your conduct as a prosecutor is already in question. You would do well to remember that you were removed from this case for that precise reason. What are you trying to say? That the committee reserves the right to confiscate your badge at any time. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Confiscate your badge? Now we're resorting to threats? Should you wish to retain it, you would do well to avoid crossing paths with us again. Is that a threat? The goddess of justice is compassionate, Mr. Edgeworth. But she is not endlessly forgiving. Can you, like, beat me up with that hammer? Oh, and one last thing. Oh, thank you so much for the Akasupa Violet Gelato. Weh. One last thing. You are no defense attorney. Abandon this foolish pretense. Oh my god. She's like, shh. Thank you for your concern. I do not abandon anything. What I start, I finish. Well, do try to remember that the two jobs are not one and the same. Okay. So, and that a defense attorney is expected to develop something of one with their clients. Next time, finding out your client's real occupation might be a good place to start. Ugh. Now I really must be going. May the goddess of justice watch over you all. Okay. I like Eustace. Why does he have a question mark? Ahoge, that's so cute. So Simeon lied to us. Not just you two. Guy took me for a ride too. What's his deal? Oh. Whoa. You're not having second thoughts about all this, are you, Mousy boy? Sure, Judge Gabella is a tough cookie, but that doesn't mean you can just give up the ghost. The defense never rests, as a wise man once said, and that goes for associates too. Don't worry, Fender, I have no intention of resting. Nevertheless, our assumption that Mr. Saint couldn't have entered the prison has been proven false. Which means we'll need to restart our investigation from square one, I'm afraid. Ah, really? To be continued. Yay! Okay, let's stop here. I think this is a good place to stop. Yay, thank you guys. Whew. That was a really good one. I enjoyed it. And I know I was like a little bit like, yo, who the hell is this kid when Eustace first appeared? But like, now that we've actually like talked to him, like, he's kind of growing on me. I like him. He's so funny. Very long day for us. Yes. I know I usually read super chats, in like Ace Attorney, like in the same stream, but I think I might want to like sleep a little bit early and rest up. Thank you so much guys for being here in my Anjir. Buset, macaroni gede banget. Thank you guys for being here since early morning to night for my anniversary. Thank you so much for the support, you know, from the brunch, from the outfit reveal, from the, you know, and then the Pokemon, and then the Q&A. It's been a really fun day. Thank you so much for the Akasupa. Thank you for the support. I really, really appreciate it. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Thanks for sticking with me for like so many years. Thanks for sticking with us, Holoro. The 3 people Holoro thing will be next week, I think, on the 12th. Yeah, so next Saturday. Yes, thank you. Been a long day. Have a nice rest. Thank you, you guys too. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's meet for another year. Yay! Happy anniversary. So many things happening at the end of the year, honestly. And tomorrow, not tomorrow, no. It's on the 12th, I'm pretty sure. Yes, the day is not over for me. I skipped 2 streams. You should rest, honestly. Next is gonna be Madhouse with Game Awards. Yup! We have several things actually to next week. So yeah. Look forward to it. Okay, thank you guys. I'm gonna rest early today. Terima kasih perhatiannya. Thank you very much for your attention. The anniversary program stops here, but let's have even more fun next week. Okay? Terima kasih perhatiannya. Thank you very much for your attention. I'm gonna put on. I love this set so much because like I could just like toggle stuff, you know? I could just like toggle stuff midstream and it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like it's fun to toggle a lot of things like midstream. There we go. Alright guys. Salam rakyat everybody. And bye-bye. And don't forget, the jacket is on sale. The jacket is on sale along with more anniversary items. You can check it out in the hololive shop and also Geek Jack. Thank you so much. Yay. Bye-bye everybody. Salam rakyat. Yay. Shoo.